What is gamification? Gamification is used game-based mechanics, aesthetics, and game thinking to engage people, motivate action, promote learning, and solve problems. Gamification is the use of game thinking approaches and elements in a context different from the games. In other words, gamification is the introduction of game elements in a non-game situation. Gamification in education. Why? The use of game mechanics improves the abilities to learn new skills by 40%. Game approaches lead to higher level of commitment and motivation of users to activities and processes in which they are involved. Implementation of game elements in education is logical since there are some facts that are typical for the games in training. A student's learning path is determined by the achieved levels of knowledge and skills. Collaboration in education is a milestone for the effective implementation of active learning. The focus in the learning process should be rather towards developing skills for collaboration and teamwork responsibility for the performance of the group instead of competition between students. Gamification affects students' behavior, commitment, and motivation, which can lead to improvement of knowledge and skills. Gamification in education. How? The development of an effective strategy for the implementation of gamification in e-learning implies a deep analysis of existing conditions and available software tools. The main objectives of the strategy include 1. Determination of learners' characteristics. When teachers implement new approaches in learning process, it is essential to define students' characteristics in order to determine whether the new tools and techniques could be suitable. 2. Definition of learning objectives. The learning objectives have to be specific and clearly defined. Educational content and activities to be included in learning process and selection of appropriate game mechanics and techniques to achieve them. 3. Creation of educational content and activities for gamification. The educational content should be interactive, engaged, and rich in multimedia elements. The training activities should be developed tailored to the learning objectives. 4. Adding game elements and mechanics. The key element of gamification is the inclusion of tasks that learners have to perform. The performance of tasks leads to accumulation of points, transition and to higher levels and winning awards. Some of the potential benefits of successful gamification initiatives in the classroom include giving students ownership of their learning, opportunities for identify what through taking on alternate results, freedom to fail and try again without negative repercussion, chance to encourage fun and joy in the classroom, opportunities to differentiate instruction, making learning visible, providing a manageable set of subtasks and tasks.